Welcome everyone to the 2023 Innovation Challenge Awards show, RSM's annual celebration of employee-driven insight, creativity, and collaboration. This is where we thank our participants, recognize our finalists, and name our innovation champion. My name is Casey McGuire. I'm an Innovation, Community, and Talent Manager within the Acceleration Center for Innovation.
And I'm Holly St. Clair, Innovation Community Lead, also within the Acceleration Center for Innovation here at RSM. Together, we support our Innovation Challenge, which this year was the biggest in its 6-year history. We had a record number of ideas submitted and more participants than ever before.
Every year, the Innovation Challenge shines a spotlight on the innovative and creative spirit of our employees. This year, contestants were challenged with the opportunity to address any one of 5 prompts across 3 strategy-based categories sponsored by our leaders.
And today, we will hear from those leaders who will each share their top 3 finalists and announce winner.
From the creativity of the participants, the mentorship of our coaches, and careful examination by our judges, the Innovation Challenge is a people-driven effort.
And now, it all comes together for the big moment. Let's get to it.
Hello everyone, I'm Ty Beasley, your Chief Talent Officer. I'm excited to present the winners in the Talent Experience category in this year's Innovation Challenge. First up, as we focus on enabling the success of our people through building connectivity and a sense of belonging in today's hybrid environment, while also providing an unrivaled talent experience, we asked for fresh ideas in doing this. We had 23 teams competing with ideas that included solutions to better connect us globally and platforms to facilitate assessment of employee wellness. Across the board, the creativity was outstanding, and we appreciate the critical thinking that went into this area. Our first and second runners-up are RSM Central. It is a Power Wheel-enabled solution to connect people across the enterprise. Excellent critical thinking on that one. Also, we had the First Choice Advisor Inventory, an RSM psychometric assessment for professional development, which strives to pinpoint your development needs. Again, excellent creativity as it relates to that. And our winner is RSM Voices, United Every Day, a solution for gathering employee sentiment on a consistent basis with respect to the talent experience. Congratulations to all of our participants in this category, and hats off to our winner, RSM Voices, United Every Day. I am really excited because we have 2 talent prompts. The second prompt in the talent experience category tested you to develop new ways to transform the integration process for people new to RSM or those that were recently promoted. Helping people rev up in the firm and in new roles is an asset to having the type of talent experience we desire. This was particularly a challenging prompt, but you rose to the occasion. In fact, 9 submissions moved into the prototyping phase, and 7 of those moved into judging. After careful consideration and judging, 3 finalists stood out. Our first and second runners-up are transforming feedback, empowering employees to improve performance. I'm sure we can all agree our feedback process could use some work, and this idea addresses that. The second one was eliminating unconscious bias in recruiting through the use of AI technology. This is a great idea to position the firm to its best position in terms of our inclusion and putting our best foot forward in the recruiting process. Thanks to our first and second runners-up for their innovative ideas. And now to our winner. Our winner is AI-assisted learning and development registration, a simplified way to develop personalized learning curriculums and knowledge solutions. So congratulations to all of our participants and talent experience prompt winners. And now, let's take a look at our next category.
Hello, I'm Don LaParry, RSM's National Industry Leader. I sponsored the Client Experience category in this year's challenge, and I'm here to present the winner. An essential element of our strategy is developing services and procedures to help us deliver value to our clients and be easier to do business with, which includes understanding our clients' issues and anticipating their needs. We want to design our processes from our client's point of view by applying an outside-in approach. It is a commitment we take seriously, and so for this category, we ask that ideas be submitted which enable our talent to deliver on that pledge, enabling our clients to experience our firm's promise of delivering the power of being understood, and to realize how RSM demonstrates its ability to be compelling, digital, and global. We had 12 really good ideas submitted to address this category, and 8 moved on to the judging phase, which were then carefully narrowed down to a pool of 3. Our first and second runners-up are RSM AI Gent, powering consultants and driving customer success, and Bridging Caseware and SureLink, CaseLink. A big round of applause to our first and second runners-up. And our winner is RSM Explorer! At this time, I'll turn it over to our next category sponsor.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy Bosman, Chief Marketing Officer here at RSM, and I am honored to have the chance to talk to you about the winners and our client experience prompt from this year's Innovation Challenge. You know, when you think about innovation and digital technologies and how they bring about a compelling client experience, there's so many different things we can do. We can look at opportunities to make each of your jobs easier, how you really deliver on that compelling client experience every day. We could find ways to give more information and insights to you so you can bring perspectives to be that first choice advisor to your clients. We could also look for opportunities just to be easier to do business with, to enable data exchanges and information with our clients in a way that really is compelling. And so that's what we ask the teams to do. Think in an innovative way about how do we leverage technologies and digital platforms to really create that compelling client experience. And you know, the ideas were absolutely incredible. We had a lot of really interesting ways to think about it, a lot of neat ideas. We had 18 that went through the prototyping, 15 that went through our judges, and they had a very difficult time narrowing it down to a final 3, and then ultimately selecting our winners. So first, I'd like to thank everybody for your ideas. There's a lot we can pursue, but now let me share the winners with you. So first, our 2 runners-up. One is the standardized proposal and contract development process, and 2 is the RSM Solve Controversy Track. So congratulations to both of those teams. And our winner was the RSM Digital Agents, a digital auto GPT agents for every RSM employee, which is really using GPT and digital agents to support processes and to drive research that enable our professionals to each serve our clients in better ways. So congratulations to everyone. Thanks for your participation. And I'll now turn it over to EJ for our final category winner.
Hi, I'm EJ Netter, Chief Strategy Officer, and I'm here to announce the winner of the Reaching Beyond category, which I had the privilege of sponsoring. In this category, we asked our participants to think about the sky being the limit, to spread their wings and push the boundaries around client experience and talent experience. Well, you all came with creative ideas that are going to help us grow and thrive with purpose-driven innovation well into the future. And why is this category so special to me? Well, this is one where we get to flex those muscles around innovation and be as creative as we possibly can be to build that strength for the future, to ensure that we don't leave any ideas behind that are going to help us be successful and grow and thrive into our future. So now, a little bit of details on the submissions. We had 32 ideas submitted to prototype and 29 made it to final judging. And after careful consideration by our judges, we have our first and second runners up in Time Entry Copilot and RSM Genius. Congratulations to both of those teams for a job well done. And our winner in this category is Ask Chatbot. And Ask stands for Assure Specific Knowledge. Congratulations to this team. You had a lot of great competition, and congratulations on winning. Before our CEO, Brian Becker, announces the 2023 Innovation Challenge winner, we're going to hear from Alan Atwell, our ACI leader, who's going to talk about how the RSM Foundation has made this Innovation Challenge so special. Alan?
On behalf of the RSM Acceleration Center for Innovation, I'd like to thank the more than 500 innovators, coaches, and judges who participated in this year's challenge. This has truly been the greatest innovation challenge yet. Before I turn it over to our CEO, Brian Becker, to announce the 2023 Innovation Challenge winner, I'd like to take a moment to talk about community. The communities where we live and work are critical to our ability to operate and innovate, and the RSM US Foundation supports our communities in the areas of education, hunger, housing, and health. I am honored to announce that the RSM US Foundation has joined in the Innovation Challenge again this year and will be making a $40,000 donation in grants to the winners' charities of choice that align with the Foundation's mission. We are grateful for the Foundation's support and their remarkable dedication to making the world a better place. Congratulations and thank you again to all our participants. And now it is time for the big reveal.
Thank you, Alan, and thanks to the RSM US Foundation for supporting this Innovation Challenge. I remember when we started this Innovation Challenge, and I could not feel more proud of what it has grown into, with this being our largest ever participation this year. I have always believed that innovation comes from the field, and I love how the Innovation Challenge highlights our people's creativity and commitment to our future. Everyone at RSM should feel empowered to bring forward ideas that they believe will benefit our firm, our people, and our clients. Now, I'm lucky because today I get to announce this year's Innovation Challenge winner. But before I do that, I want to thank all of the participants. It always amazes me how creative and innovative you all are. You had some amazing ideas, and you made our job of choosing just one very, very difficult and really almost impossible. I hope you'll keep innovating. It is so critical for us to remain relevant to everyone we serve. I also want to thank our mentors, judges, category sponsors, our program organizers. This Innovation Challenge would not be possible without your dedication and commitment. So now it's finally time for me to reveal the winner of the 2023 Innovation Challenge. From the Client Experience category, congratulations to RSM Explore. Congratulations and thank you again to everyone who contributed to making this Innovation Challenge so successful. Now I will send you back to our fantastic hosts for some parting thoughts and the announcement of our 5C winners. Casey and Holly, take it away.
Incredible. A huge congratulations to all the teams who made it to the finals. Every single person who participates in the challenge, whether they're a participant, a coach, or a judge, is making an impact here at RSM.
It is truly amazing to see the firm's key characteristics that are core to our unrivaled culture throughout the Innovation Challenge. Not only do our participants have to collaborate as a team and get creative with their ideas, but they also exercise great levels of critical thinking, courage, curiosity, and caring all throughout the competition.
Which brings us to our final special announcement of the day. We have our 5C award winners from this year's challenge.
Congratulations to our 5C award winners from this year's challenge.
Casey and I have enjoyed our time with you today, and as always, we look forward to seeing what happens at next year's Innovation Challenge.
Let's keep innovating, RSM.